Top salespeople operate with specific strategies and tactics that give them an edge in the competitive world of sales. But what are these secrets and how can you use them to get ahead of your competition? In this video, I'll give you the 11 sales secrets that top salespeople don't want you to know so you can level up your sales game and become the top performer. Hey everyone, I'm Vinny Heck. I help salespeople capture their prospects' attention, shorten the sales cycles, and close more deals. If you're looking to level up your sales skills, make more money, and reach greater levels of success, then click the link in the description below to join my sales community for closers. It's free to join, and whether you're a sales rookie or seasoned vet, this community is something for you. All right, enough on that. Let's dive into the 11 sales secrets that top salespeople don't want you to know. Sales secret number 1. Be present. Top salespeople know that the most important thing to do when speaking with the customer is be fully present. Remember this phrase, when you're in your head, you're dead. So forget the script and activate your natural selling ability by staying focused on the customer. When you're present with your prospect, this shows them that you actually care. You care about their problems, you care about finding the right solution for them and delivering it in a way that the prospect really feels it's the best fit for them. This is a skill that you must practice and continuously develop. Become hyper aware of your customer's body language and try to feel the energy in the conversation. People can tell if you're not present, so be sure to stay focused and engaged during your conversations. I'll be real with you, being fully present is mentally exhausting, but this is what we get paid the big bucks for. So lock in, you'll form a real connection, you'll build trust, and start the relationship off on the right foot. Sales secret number 2. Focus on the process, not on the outcome. So to sell effectively and achieve the outcome you desire in a conversation, it's important to focus on the process and not get caught up on the end result. If you're experienced in sales, you know there's a lot of variables when it comes to closing a deal. So while you should have the end goal in mind, focus on the process and don't get too attached to the outcome. Losing sight of the process and becoming too focused on the end result can lead to a lot of stress. In my sales community, we focus on taking things one step at a time, building relationships with customers, understanding their needs and problems, and offering solutions that they feel are valuable. This is an essential mindset when it comes to selling successfully. So be sure to come up with a plan and stick to it. If you don't have a plan, then you should definitely join my community and I'll help you come up with one. Sales secret number 3, have a process in place and follow it. So great, now that you have a process in place, it's essential that you follow it. A process is only good as the follow through. Top salespeople have a specific way of doing things and they stick to it. They know that having an organized process will help them consistently close deals while also helping them save time and energy in the long run. This doesn't mean that they don't leave room for creativity and improvisation. Rather, it's about having a structure to follow in order to maximize efficiency and make sure you're not leaving money on the table. So create a process for yourself, one that is proven to work, and stick to it. Remember, consistency is key in sales and breeds success. Like any other endeavor, if you take the time to create a process and apply it to every situation, you will eventually succeed. Sales secret number 4. Have good intentions. Your intentions matter in everything you do, especially in sales and interactions with people. Think about it. When someone has bad intentions and they're just trying to make a quick buck, it's easy to tell. No one likes being sold to, and it can be really off-putting when your intentions are not genuine. Yeah, your intention must be to empathize and care about your customer's needs. When you can understand and connect with the customer, you'll be able to offer a solution that they actually feel is valuable. So focus on doing the right thing in sales. Otherwise, you'll quickly lose customers and your reputation. Have good intentions, be honest and real with people, and you will be able to build meaningful relationships that will last a lifetime. Yes, you will. Sales secret number 5. Always stay honest throughout the whole entire sales process. While intentions are important, it's absolutely essential that you stay honest throughout the whole entire sales process. Honesty establishes trust with your customer and goes a long way in any kind of business relationship. You don't want to fool anyone or leave out vital information in order to make a sale. Misleading practices will eventually lead to lost revenues, retracted commissions, and damaged reputation. Honesty is always the best policy in sales. This means being honest about what your product and service can and can't do, as well as the cost and timeline associated with it. And remember, it's perfectly okay to walk away from a deal if you really can't solve a problem. So for the love of God, be transparent about any potential risks or pitfalls that may arise along the way and have an open, honest conversation. This is not a should do, this is a must do. Honesty is key in any kind of sales interaction. What is it? What's the next one? Sales secret number 6. Challenge your prospect. Top salespeople know it's important to challenge their prospects throughout the sales process. This doesn't mean to be rude or be aggressive, but rather it's about helping them come to their own realization they have a problem you have a solution. Challenging a prospect forces them to think about what they truly need and how your solution can solve their problem. It also makes them realize that you're not just trying to sell them something, but rather you're taking the time to understand their needs in order to offer the most appropriate solution. Challenging your prospect can be a powerful tool for uncovering what they want and need, which in turn can help you close the deal faster. So now you might be asking yourself, how do I go about challenging my prospect in a way that won't ruin rapport or the deal altogether? Believe it or not, you do that by following sales secret number 7. Ask the hard questions. I'll be straight up with you. When I first started out in sales, I was scared to ask the hard questions. I didn't want to come across as pushy or aggressive, and I definitely didn't want to come across as rude. Unfortunately, this type of mindset will get you nowhere in the sales world. You're going to end up wasting a lot of time, having way too many surface level conversations, and as a result, close less deals. Yeah, less deals. Here are a handful of examples of the hard questions that you must ask. What's the biggest challenge that you're running into now with X? How has it impacted you, your business, your customers? What happens if you end up not solving this problem you're facing now? These types of questions are the foundation for any successful sales calls. Asking the hard questions helps you get to the root of the customer's problem, which you must clearly understand if you want to deliver a killer pitch. So get out of your comfort zone and ask the hard questions. You'll begin to have more meaningful conversations and you'll close deals faster and more efficiently. Sales secret number 8, listen more, talk less. Oh yeah, okay. The most successful salespeople I know are the ones that do more listening than talking. They take the time to ask questions and they really listen to their prospects' answers. From a human nature standpoint, when a prospect feels heard, this establishes common ground, meaning they are more likely to trust and will feel comfortable opening up and sharing more. Listening allows us to really understand our prospects' needs, wants, and pain points. Once we've identified these essential components, then we can execute on sales secret number 9, which is to tailor your sales pitch to the individual. Listen, there is nothing more cringe than a cookie-cutter one-size-fits-all pitch. Top salespeople know that no two prospects are the same, and as a result, they must craft their pitches to fit the individual. In order to do this effectively, you must understand 3 things. 3 things! What does their current situation or process look like? What are the problems and the impact of those problems that they're currently facing now? What are their short-term goals looking like to resolve those problems? Once you understand these 3 things, then you can deliver a pitch that is tailored to them. Your pitch must focus on how your solution solves their current problems, how you can help them achieve their goals, and the outcomes they'll experience once they implement it. That's what a great sales pitch looks like. When you tailor your message to the individual, it increases the likelihood that you'll close the deal. So take the time to really get to know your prospect's situation, problems, and goals, and tailor your pitch accordingly. That's how you stand out from the competition and close more deals. Sales secret number 10. If you don't close, then establish clear and meaningful next steps. If you're selling in the B2B space, the reality is that most deals won't close on the first call. That said, it's important that you don't just leave the conversation without a game plan in place by saying something like,
"Thanks for your time. Let's touch base in a couple days once you get approval to move forward."
Ooh, no, absolutely not. What you need to do is make sure that there are mutually agreed upon next steps in place before ending the call. Yeah. Why? Because next steps are the glue that holds the whole deal together. Top salespeople know that it's essential to have a clear plan in place in order to get the deal over the finish line. This plan should be discussed in detail at the tail end of your conversation so everyone's on the same page. Think about it. If you establish clear and meaningful next steps with your prospects that are mutually agreed upon, you'll never have to follow up, touch base, circle back ever again. You can eradicate these 3 phrases from your vocabulary entirely. Both you and your prospect will know exactly what needs to be done and when. So whenever you're wrapping up the call, make sure that you establish clear and meaningful next steps in order to move the deal forward. That's how you're going to start closing more deals faster. Sales secret number 11. Ask for the business. It boggles my mind that some salespeople don't understand that if you never ask for the business, you're never going to close a deal. At the end of your conversation, if you find out that your solution truly does solve your prospect's problems and helps them achieve their said goals, then don't be shy or hesitant. Ask for the damn business. You don't want to be that rep that has to tell your boss, well, I'm not sure if they're ready to move forward yet, or I don't want to seem too pushy. No, simply explain to your prospect how the process works and ask them if they're ready to rock and roll and get things going. It's that simple. Don't forget to do this. If you mess that part up, then all the work you've done leading up to this point will be rendered useless. So there you have it. Now you know the 11 sales secret top salespeople don't want you to know. From getting to know your prospect and tailoring your pitch to establishing clear and meaningful next steps and asking for the business. These are the methods that will give you an edge over your competition in any sales environment. If you want to learn more tips to elevate your selling game, then click the link in the description below to join my free community for salespeople. That's where we're all hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a like and subscribe if you did, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!